What's up, guys? I already screwed up, so it's fine. I didn't play my intro. Oops. Anyways, it's Friday night, and tonight is the first edition of Fish and Gears because somebody said that on Monday Night Live, or the Mayhem stream, my Monday night stream. You know that, and I believe that was Gardockies, and I thought about it all week, and I was like, man, I love that. So we're gonna do that now because I could see where the double tap thing, all right. The double tap was just originally supposed to be for, 2 streams. And it's like the first rule in the zombie apocalypse. So, there's that. I'm going to move this. Apparently, it's just going to be me tonight. I almost had the mini talked into it, but no. Anywho, and way, let's get to the roll call. I'll see you guys popping in after Brandon's stream. You all know I was there because I try to follow. I mean, they're literally my neighbors. Almost. They're really close. We'll put it that way. But I try to watch them as much as I can. Looks like coming in first, we got Bionic Bigfoot. Says I'm not here today. Well, man, I hope the hip thing's going better for you. I hope all that went well. Salient Aquatics is here. Jesse's in the house. What's up, buddy? Good seeing ya. The Nano Aquarium guy. Happy belated birthday to ya. How you doing? Gabriel's Glass Box. How we doing, buddy? Good seeing ya. Carol Cox. Nice seeing ya. It's been a little while. Mark Sterlson. What's up, buddy? I see you on Facebook. He's all over the world, man. He is literally seeing a bunch of stuff I want to see, but I don't know if I ever will or not. Whips World, the whippersnappers in the house. Calling me out for being like a minute late. Hey, just because somebody else goes early doesn't mean I'm going. Let's just get that out there now. Oh, good seeing you, buddy. Good seeing you. Looks like we got 3G popping in. What's up, buddy? Good seeing you. Linda Worth, nice seeing you. How you doing? And my chat jumped. There we go. Kyle Jaded. Oh, brother, this guy again. Well, Kyle Jaded's been trying to catch up with me on TikTok, putting out an exhaust video. You got a ways to go, buddy. No, but it's fine. It's fine. The true purpose of that video was because it hasn't ran in a few months, and I picked that up. Just saying. I wasn't diagnosing, although I might have been. Only Oscars, June. What's happening, June? Good seeing you. How you doing? Select Pet. What's up, buddy? Good seeing you. Lurking in the fish shack. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. I have no way of getting out of my fish shack, seeing how my whole shack is fish. It's not really a shack. Anyways. Speaking of the devil, Coldwater Aquatics, he's confused. Well, I'm sorry I confused you, buddy. Wasn't meant to. I don't even remember what that was about. But I do remember. Yeah, no, there's... Okay, so... I'll elaborate on this because I do remember it now. I won't go over certain people. I won't start my life over certain people because I want them to be able to finish theirs and I don't want them to feel pressure. So I won't start. But there's a few channels that I don't give a damn. We don't need to go into who those channels are. I'll go. But he is not one of those channels, and neither is Fantastic or anybody else that I may stream over. Now, if I do it by accident, then that's, a pop-up's a pop-up. But you can't get me on that one. But there's other channels that I might just, you know what? But we're not going to get into that. Jesse's asking if I caught his last 2 videos on the daily struggles. You know what? I don't know if I did or not. I might have caught one, but I don't think I caught both. I will go look for that when this is over, though. Let's see. I have a whole Belvedere I could be using for a ticket. Yeah, there you go, dude. You've got the material, man. All that cool shit you do for Halloween, and you got that Belvedere in the garage. If you're not going to do anything with that, let me know. I'm just saying. Because I'll do something with it. Or I'll get somebody that has the funding to do something with it, and more than likely I'll be the one. Anyways, long story short is, if you're not going to make videos with it, I will. That's an awesome car, though. It's a very good looking car. Oh, Muppet's in the house. What's up, Muppet? How you doing? Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Oh, man. The Let's Go Brandon chant. More than one meaning. I'm not going to get into that. Let's see. Brandon's asking how'd the raccoon manage. Animal control did show up, and they picked him up and they took him away. He was actually quite comfortable. I put him in we had a extra dog cage in the basement. I had Mini Metalhead go grab it. We set it up out there, and I kind of scooted him in there as gently as I could. And just made sure he wasn't going to try to wander out in the street again, because I felt bad for, booting him across the yard. I didn't know he was injured. Well, I later found out he was injured, so I felt obligated to make sure that he wasn't going to get ran over by a damn car. So we put him in a dog cage and waited until they showed up, and they actually showed up probably about 6:45-ish. 6:35, 6:45, somewhere in there, and they picked him up and they took him away. So, it was a younger one, so I'm sure he's okay, because he was laying there like a kitten, sleeping, and then he'd wake up, and we threw a hot dog in there and some bologna, and he was killing it. So, I'd say he's okay, and maybe just dislocated his hip, which might have been my fault. This is why you don't spook me. Just don't. Didn't want to boot him, but it happened. So, yeah. Long story short, I think he's going to be okay. Animal control has him now. He's out of my hands. So, there we go. Oh, let's see. Silver Creek, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, and we got the one and only Aquatic Ness. What's up, Ness? How you doing? Hope you and the family are great. We are. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. And the missus is working her first show as security tonight, which by security I mean basically she's just eyes. At a Doobie Brother concert, so I'm sure that's going to be rowdy. I told her it's going to be fine. Once they pass out the prune juice, it'll be fine. They'll all relax, and it'll be okay. It'll be an early night for her. I'm kidding. I did tell her that, though. M&C Aquatics, what's up, buddy? How we doing? How we doing? Good seeing you. FishFam.links here. Or is it just FishFam link now? There's no dot now. Okay, so FishFam link. I'll quit using dot link on... Well, that's my own thing. I'll just do that. That's fine. How we doing, FishFam? Let's see. Whip says, we likely killed at least one coon this week. Cut a tree down. And they were sleeping in it. Well, that's... You didn't know until afterwards, I'm sure. You didn't do it on purpose. You know. Let's see. My Fish Tanks Aquatics. John is in the house. How we doing, buddy? Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Now, let's get it straight. I don't advocate animal beating, but if you're spooked and natural reaction kicks in, I can't be held responsible for that. And then I feel bad, so I tried to take care of him because I felt kind of bad on that. Because he was just a young pup, a pretty hefty young pup. I'd say easily 10 or 15 pounds. He was a hefty boy, but he was scared. And he startled me, which I didn't know what the hell was going on. All I did was just send the foot flying, and I got him. And I'm not proud of it. So once we realized he was hurt, then I corralled him back out of the street, and we put him in a cage and started feeding him, and we kept him as comfortable as we could without getting bit until animal control got here. So I tried to do the right thing there. And then the weird neighbors next door came out, and it just got weirder from there. I'm just not going to touch that subject. Anyways, Nathan Hovey's here. What's up, buddy? Good seeing you, Nathan. All right, so I think we're at the bottom of the ninth. Well, we're not at the bottom of the ninth. We're at maybe the top of the second. Yeah, about the midway through the second. Anywho, anyways, you guys might notice it's no longer called Double Tap. And if Gardockie pops in, you got to thank him for that, because this was actually a great idea for a stream. I should probably change it on the background, though. I'll do that later. But he came up with the idea, fishing gears, and I loved it. I loved it. So I think that's what we're going to call the Friday night stream from now on, fishing gears. Because, like the Mayhem stream, this stream can go whatever direction we want it to go. We can talk fish, or we can talk gears. And quite honestly, I've got something sitting right here that I won, yes, I won, from my Snap-on truck. Now, yes, I had to buy something. Cost me $98. I bought a, I don't even know what you want to call it, an orbital ratchet. Anyways, cost me 98 bucks. But, we'll take that out. I won this monstrosity. This is heavier than shit. That is a jump pack, believe it or not. It's heavy. I think there's like 4 car batteries in it. I don't know. But it's the EEJP 700 series jump pack. The leads are about 4 foot long each, and it will power USB. It will also do this plug, whatever you want to call the new Android plug, the weird circle oval thing. It'll do that too. So I can take this out. It'll charge things. It'll jump start things if it dies. The leads are magnetically attached to the side of it, so there's no squeezing it to hook onto something to keep everything organized and all that. That is a $440 unit. Basically, I got it for 98 bucks because I was lucky. Brand new, right out of the box. I'm stoked. So I brought that home. That's not going to stay in the shop because we have 2 other jump packs that work fine. I'm going to bring that one home because sometimes the missus truck decides to misbehave, and sometimes my Harley decides it doesn't want to start. Well, there we go. So not only that, but we can take that camping and power the things we shouldn't have while we're camping. So huge thank you to my Snap-on dealer. I'm in love with that thing. I just hope I never have to walk it home. I'm telling you, it's like at least 60 pounds. It's heavy. But it looks like it can take a beating. And Whip says, what was it? Show it again. No, I see what you're trying to do there, Whip. I'm not doing it. It's this. I'm also in the running for another Snap-on S. It's not as fancy as that high-vis one that I have, but I think it looked pretty cool right there. That vicinity. Let's see. I saw somebody pop in, so I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Dun, dun, dun. I probably already did. Yep. Totally missed it. I see Vinosky. What's up, Vinosky? How you doing? Vinosky's on his way to 400 subscribers. You ought to do a giveaway, I'm just saying. Just saying. And since we're on the subject of subscribers, holy shit. I am almost in utter disbelief right about now. SC Aquatics. What is happening, Steven? Good seeing you, buddy. We need to get you up here sometime. That is Steven and SC Aquatics. Everybody give a round of applause. Welcome back, buddy. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Paul McCarthy's popping in. What's up, buddy? How we doing? Man, really good seeing you, Steven. Just gotta say. That cube tank is insane. Insane in the membrane. Just saying. But since we are on the subject of subscribers, so you guys might remember earlier this year I was talking about I had a goal. I want to hit 500 by September. Basically, it was kind of for the Clash. But now YouTube's kind of changed the game up a little bit. And they made 500 a milestone now. Again, I think it was at one point, and then they changed it back to no, or whatever. I don't know what the deal was. But it's a mild milestone that I would love to hit. And honestly, not far from it right now. I will look right now, live time coming to you live, 440 subscribers. I don't know if we can see that. All right. So I don't normally do this beg for subscriber thing or ask for help. I hate doing that. But it's 60. It's 60. We're 60 away. So at this point, I'm thinking, yeah, I'd love to be at 500 by the Clash, but now I want to be at 500 for different reasons. Because at 500 it opens up super chats. It does quite a bit, and that would kind of help a little bit around here, I'm just saying, but I'm not relying on that. But it would be awesome to at least be in that window. It would also make me work a little harder to push for 1,000 and so on. So I hate to say it, but I'm gonna ask for everybody's help here. And I'm also gonna pin, well, I'm not gonna pin because I'm on StreamYard, I can't do that on here. But if somebody that has a wrench in front of their name could maybe pin Vinosky's channel in too. Let's get him to that 500. If we got him to 4, how far away is he from 400? Let's look. Let's look. OSK. Why can't I spell it? Well, I don't know what the hell's going on there. I'd like to help Vinoski out because Vinoski helps, or he supports everybody. He's in damn near every live stream you see. Vinoski pops up. So let's see if we can't help him out. And for some reason, I just can't get this crap to work. Anyways, let's see if we can pop him in there. Let's get him. If he's at 403, let's get him to 503. And then while we're at it, let's get me to 603. I gotta stay ahead of the competition. I'm kidding. You guys aren't competition, we're a family. Larry D, what's up, buddy? Another one that's helped us out tremendously. Larry D threw our name in with his crew, and they went nuts, and they gave us a heck of a bump. So, yes. Welcome. How you doing, buddy? Peplin Creek, sorry I missed you there, but thank you for putting Vinoski's link out. I'm going to try to not knock my cup over. That would be bad. So, I normally don't ask this, but like I said, we're getting down to crunch time. September's not far. Plus, that's a milestone I want to hit, and I want to hit it now. I'm trying with my shorts, and my shorts have been getting me 2 subscribers a day. Except for today, I don't know, the algorithm. I can't play the algorithm game. I don't know. But I think we can do it. And like I said, I'm trying to improve on content. If anybody saw the sump video that was supposed to come out, 2 days ago. And okay, so last night I had it produced and I had it ready to come out, and I fell asleep before I could hit the damn button. That happened. I've just been really busy. So when I say I'm busy, I'm not kidding. George RB3, how we doing? How we doing? So just make sure you can share this link out. You can share this one. Share Vinoski's. Share your own link. I'm up to help. But we need 60 more, and Vinoski needs 100 more. So we'll bring each other up together. Oh, man. I do greatly appreciate everybody that puts in the effort. I do appreciate it, and I always remember that, and I try to take care of you guys in any way I possibly can. I try. So, now that the begging is out of the way, I always feel like I'm begging when I ask for that. I hate it. I hate asking for that. I absolutely hate it. But I'm getting close on time. That's the only reason I'm doing it. But anyways, that's out of the way. Any of you that saw the video, what did you think? Did I answer questions? Did I raise questions? Or did you go, this guy doesn't know a damn thing, and just slide right? No, I'm kidding. I hope that the sump / skimmer build could show you what you can actually do with not much. This is all stuff, believe it or not, that I have laying around, minus the ball valve and the media. Other than that, it's all stuff I have laying around. Now, not everybody has a shit ton of filtration parts laying around like I do. I get it. But you can make the same thing on your own out of random stuff very easily. A 10-gallon fish tank. If everybody's got a 10-gallon fish tank laying around, you can make a sump out of that. Or a skimmer. Very easily. Very, very easily. Oh, George, you're going to make me hit the YouTube button. Okay, I'll do it. Nobody talk. I don't want echoes. Hold on. 1 minute. There we go. right, let me make sure I mute this, and it is not there. Now it is. Okay, we are good now. I will do that. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. I'm throwing wrenches again. We all know what happens when I do this. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And none of you can dodge a wrench, apparently. That's okay. Let's see. I just want to make sure that... Oh, we got to do this too. Bear with me, guys. It's Friday night and I'm having fun, so hopefully I'm not boring you to death. Let's see. Oops. Give me 1 minute. Oh, shit. Oops. There we go. All right. I think, all right, there we go. So, now I gotta figure out. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're good. Yes. I meant to do that a long time ago, Larry. Sorry. 3G says it was something else. Well, hey, tell you what. It's where everybody gets, I don't know if they get, I don't know if you just build up so much like worry about it, like, oh my god, I'm going to screw it up. Everybody thinks sumps are hard. Sumps are not hard. They're actually really easy. It took me a while to learn. And Daniel V was always there going, hey man, do this, do that. A couple others were always like, try this, try that. Because if you remember, the cube tank took for friggin' ever. This tank took for freaking ever. But the outcome, so worth it. But with those two tanks, I was relying on those for soil filtration. Well, the cube's a little different. I needed the plants to establish. And the filter to establish. This one was just, I was waiting on the filter to establish. When it comes to making a skimmer / sump like I'm doing here, that I did on that 150, you don't really have to wait on that. You can just pop it in and let her rip. Because my main filtration's here and in that vicinity that you can't see back here. That's where it's at, and the substrate, which is why I want that sump to pick some of that up into that media. That way, once I can start removing the substrate, I don't completely crash the tank and kill my boy. Because I've already lost a lot this year, and if I lose him, I'll probably go nuts. I'm just saying. Greg, I thank you very much for that. Any help you can do would be appreciated 100%. Absolutely. But, like I said, you can do sumps on a budget. You don't need to go out and buy some fancy $300, $400 sump like those. I don't know what that costs. That probably costs $200. I don't know. And the one behind me, I bought used, so I paid $200 for that one. And the one under the cube, I can't even remember. That was 2 years ago. I don't know. But you don't have to buy them already made up. You can make them on your own. You just need separate chambers. You know, if you've got, like I said, a 10-gallon tank, a 20-gallon tank, you got a 55-gallon tank, and you've got some Lexon. Glue some channels in there and make your sections, bam, you have a sump. Learn your flow in, where you want your water level, and once you've learned all that, Easy, easy, easy. And they're great. They barely ever need cleaning. I have yet, knock on wood, to have to do anything to that sump other than chase out fish that get pulled into it on the cube tank. The skimmer on that 150, I did have to do some work to because snails came out of nowhere over there. This tank, nothing. I don't have to do anything to it. So I'm hoping, since it's just him, the worst I might have to do is clean some soil out of it. It's what I'm hoping for. So, and you can get extremely creative with sumps. I don't know if he still has it or not, but I've said this before. Ben O'Chart had a really awesome sump before he moved to, where did he move to? Tennessee, I think, or wherever he moved to. Before that, prior to him moving, he had an awesome sump setup. He had the spillway in, or the rain box, whatever you want to call it, and then it chambered into another area that was just live plants. He had a light down there on those, and those plants were extremely healthy, and he had some beautiful cichlids. So those plants are getting plenty of nitrates. And then it spilled out, it got polished a little bit, and it spilled out and got returned back to the tank. And that was an awesome setup, and I've been jealous of that setup because I would love to do something like that. So you can get extremely creative with sumps. Or you can have just plain Jane, hey, they dump in here, it goes into this chamber, it hits a couple filters, it goes into here, and boom, back into the tank. You can make them as difficult as you want to make them. 3G says, don't watch Depths Unknown. He has a kickstand on his sump. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Yes, it's easy to overcomplicate sumps. It is very easy to do it. I tried to run dual sumps. And I'm not the only one that did this. And ironically, the same time I was doing it, John from KG Tropicals was doing it. Well, he did it like a few days before I did it, because then I was like, well, shit, now I feel like I'm copying off him. But I'm going to make mine better. It's actually going to work. Yeah, no, it didn't. He wound up tearing his down, and I also wound up tearing mine down. Those tanks have been dispersed there in other areas. I'm using plumbing from those tanks. Now, in that video, one of the pipes you saw me cut down was actually from that dual sump crap I did. And it was a great idea. In my head, I thought it was going to be awesome. I thought it was going to work great. And then I found a 20-gallon sump that basically did what I tried to build with two 10-gallons. And it cost like $300 or $400. And this sump was $2. So I'm sitting here going, so I spent all that money, time, and effort. Had a two-part series on it. Could not get the flow to go right from one side to the other. And this is all I had to do the whole damn time. So, yeah, I felt pretty stupid with that. So, yes, do not try to do dual sumps. Just don't. There's plenty of videos as to why you shouldn't. Aquatic Nesk is asking how the piranha are. The piranha are doing great. Mini Metalhead will not let me move them from her room now, as she is in love with them now. The one that was afraid of them is now in love with them. But she's taking awesome care of them. They're doing great. I will get you some footage. I will get some footage of them. I'll do that this weekend too, in fact. You hear that, Minnie? She's not listening to me. Anyways. No, we'll get some footage of them this weekend. They're doing great. she's on a routine with them. She's taking good care of them. You know what? I thought about moving the tank out of there into our room, and then after seeing how she's like, oh my god, I'm scared of these things, to all of a sudden, I love them. They're great. Well, now they're in there. So, it's awesome. They're doing great. Everybody's doing great that we came and picked up from you. However, I did lose the old man. I meant to tell Brandon about that. I did lose the old man. So I feel bad from that one. But everybody else is doing great. Let's see. Miss Flower Horde Team Forever. What's happening? I like the name. Or Miss Flawless Team Forever. Sorry, I screwed it. I saw Flower Horn. I just... Don't mind me, it's Friday. Let's see. Whip says, I think John from KG Tropicals tried that too and it did not work. He had to use two 29s. Yes, he used larger. He used larger aquariums. I used two 10-gallons and I tried to plumb them differently. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. I saw the way he plumbed his. Now, what was funny was, so as I was filming my video, a day later, his came out. And I went, great. Now, everybody's going to think I'm copying off of friggin' KG's video. I was in the middle of shooting mine, mind you, and we're seeing this. And I'm like, damn it. And I was like, okay. I stopped watching his video until I was done with mine. I wouldn't look at it for a week. And the first couple nights that we had it up and running, it went okay. But then I noticed one tank was loading up and the other one was damn near bone dry. And I couldn't find the happy medium between the both. I think the only way to make that actually work is to put ball valves into both feeds into those two tanks. That would be about the only way to make that work. Because water, once it's coming in from the inlet, it's on its own. It's going to go whatever path it feels like. And I tried to give it the best path to split it off and maybe go evenly. Yeah, no. Didn't happen. The only way I think I could have made it actually work is to slap some ball valves in there and babysit them. And why would you have 4 ball valves on a sump? There's the overcomplicating thing. So, best way I did it was eliminate that. I put that 20-gallon in there. That chambered 20-gallon. I think it's some company from Chicago. This is a decent sump. It's chambered already. All I had to do was go get some sock adapters, pop them in there, and there we go. Somehow, the water just magically does what it needs to. Just right out of both spouts, right into the cups, and out it goes. I couldn't get it to work. You know, 2 tanks. This is kind of the same idea. It didn't work. It was bad. Oh, man. What do we got here? We got, I think I'm saying this right. Kisses Catapang. I think I'm saying that right. Hopefully. I'm sorry if I'm not. Welcome. Uh-oh. My buddy's here. We got to do it. Hold on. Hold up.
Garcia Aquatics here!
Oh, what's up, Beto? How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you. How you doing? Oh, I love playing that video. Ah, thank you. Let's see. Let's see. Slack Pet says, in my opinion, multiple sumps or multiple pumps at best is an accident waiting to happen. It is. It's really hard to dial two separate tanks in. And then when you think about it, when you have one tank that takes the same amount of room, if not less, why not just put the one tank in there? You reduce a pump. That's the other thing. Very good point. You got one pump cranking at this speed, and then you're having to crank this pump because this one's taking on more water, so you got this one jacked up all high. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. It's like a Porsche fuel system. It's just nuts. Okay? An old Porsche, not the new ones. It's nuts. It's not worth it. Just buy one and let her rip, tater chip. Let's see. Quinn says, I'm going to be building an aqua skating a 10-gallon soon for my cousin's betta. A beginner myself, but he's dead set on getting fish. I love listening to extremely knowledgeable people on. They give tips. Well, hey, I tell you what, a betta could be a make or break fish for some people, but they are very hardy. They can take some accidents. You know, the one thing I want to stress here is that it's a 10-gallon tank, so mistakes in a 10-gallon tank versus mistakes in a 50-gallon or a 40-gallon or even a 30. 10 gallons a little less forgiving, but bettas are also very hardy fish. So they can take a little bit of a mess up or two, but they're only going to take so much. However, they are air breathers, so you have that going for you.
Thank you. Wash my jacket now.
You have that going for you. If the water gets too wonky, they'll breathe for air, but man, they're only going to take so much. And the 10-gallon tanks, less forgiving than larger tanks. There's just more water volume. It can handle a little bit of a mess up here or there. So, like, if it's a first time at 10, I try to recommend at least go with a 20 for beginners, just because you can make a mistake or two with those. But with bettas, they don't need anything that big. They really, I mean, you can have a betta in a 20-gallon, low flow. It doesn't need much. You can do that with a sponge filter. It's really about all the flow it needs just to move the water a little bit. They like things calm, but don't go mixing them with other fish. That's where a lot of people mess up, and that's where a lot of bettas die, or a lot of other fish die because bettas killed them, because they can be jerks. They can be jerks, and they're not known as a fighting fish for no reason. So just be mindful of that. But if you're putting a betta in a 10-gallon, I think it's going to be perfectly fine. If you're going to put some plants in there, that will help with the water quality. You know, you can do things like prime. Prime helps. Other people will swear to this. I don't. But supposedly you can put fish in with prime. It works for them. It never worked for me. Okay? It might work for you. Never worked for me. Just saying. But if you're going to do a lot of plants, that's the way to go, in my honest opinion. If you're going to put a 10-gallon in there, you could even go one step further, do a little bit of a dirt substrate like you see here. Just don't follow what you see in this tank. Look at my 200-gallon cube. You'll have to go through my videos to find that. But put a little bit of soil down there, sand cap it, put some plants in, give it a little bit of root tabs or supplements, whatever you want to do, the plants will take off, and they will also help with the filtration. So if you're going to run a sponge filter or something very low flow like that, that bed will be awesome, and he'll love it, or she'll love it. I feel like I'm missing half the chat here. I am. There is a ton of people in here I haven't said hey to yet. Let's see. Quinn says, I plan to use a lot of plants, cycle for a few months. Perfect. You got it. You got the idea right there. Perfect. Perfect. Cycle it. Give it time. Patience. If there's anything that this hobby has taught me, is patience. And that was a big firework. Anyways, this hobby has taught me patience, and I am not a patient guy. I would definitely not put shrimp in there with a betta. He will eat them. Beto's asking, where's Lady Metalhead? She's actually working. I don't know why she chose to do it, but well, I do know why, but, you know, we're trying to save up for the trip in September, so she's working tonight. So that's where she's at. She's at a Doobie's Brother concert handing out prune juice. Let's see. LV520, welcome to the chat. From BT, I'm just going to show this because awesome. Thanks for popping in. I love it. Liquid Zoo. Where's the mean woman? I just explained that. She's at work. Oh, by the way, Sunday is our 20th wedding anniversary. I never thought I would utter those words in my entire life. Just never thought I'd utter that. Not anything negative. I'm just shocked, kind of, that it's been 20 years. I don't really feel like it's been 20 years. Paul McCarthy, what's happening, buddy? Let's see. I think you guys are chatting amongst yourselves here. Amanda, how we doing? Welcome. If I mess your guys' names up, I'm sorry, but get used to it, because I'm gonna screw your names up. It's just gonna happen. All right, Whip. Good seeing you, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Oh, he's hopping on the Fat Boy. Heck yeah. I'm going to pop on my Fat Boy tomorrow. And for all you non-Harley guys, that's a motorcycle. We're just old. Let's see. Now, Gabriel has an assortment of Betta, Angel, and Convict in a 29. Now, see, with a lot of woodwork and hornwork. So, where you're getting the advantage there is you have a lot of hiding places. The tanks that we've tried that in, not so much. So, yes, if you can break up the visual field, you can get away with that. And I congratulate you, because I can't. Will they eat baby shrimp or the adults? It doesn't matter. They will eat them. And there's the cat. I don't know what it typed. Let's see. I have root tabs and I have aqua soil. Might be using potting soil. Okay, so sounds like you're going to try and use a lot of soil. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can just use regular potting soil and root tabs. If you're going to use potting soil, you might want to sift the mulch out. That is the biggest problem I've had with potting soil. Put a sand cap over it. It will stay down. The odds of the betta digging in the soil are really, really, really slim. So I'd just suggest don't try using all that soil in one tank. You're just overdoing it. Just some plain Jane potting soil. Nothing crazy. You don't need Miracle Grow or anything like that. I would just gently sift the mulch out before you go and put it in the tank. A lot of, you can actually watch Father Fish. He does a lot of that. He's really good at that dirt substrate. I've done some of it, but I'm impatient. I'm kind of an impatient guy. So, the best thing to do is wet the soil first. Just wet it up so it kind of sticks. And then you can disperse it where you want. Put your sand cap in. Put your plants in wherever you're wanting them. Put your root tabs in. There you go. The sand cap is going to help keep that soil still. It's not going to let it. You got to be careful when you're filling the tank. But sand cap is going to actually keep the soil in place. So if you look back through my videos, you'll see where I've done a few dirted tanks. They're fantastic now, except for that one. The other two are fine. They're great. And you can see kind of the process that I go through because I'm impatient. You'll see the headache you're in for if you're going to be impatient. But Father Fish is definitely a good one to check out when it comes to dirted tanks. Also, Brandon at Coldwater Aquatics, really good one to check out because pretty much all of his are dirted. Oh, let's see. John's got to head out. Hey, man, have fun at karaoke tonight, brother. I would say show it on Facebook, but I think that got him in trouble once. Let's see. Scotty Aquati, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good seeing you. Let's see. Garcia's asking, have I seen your new puffer? I have seen your new puffer, and he's a good-looking little dude. I like it. You got to find yourself a connection, Betta. Go find a seafood restaurant near you and see if they will order in a box of clams for you. That's what I did. $40. I got a box of clams. He eats for like 5 weeks. Way better than going and buying the stuff from the LFS or wherever they're getting it from. Don't go to Kroger's and get the little 4-pack for $73.44. Just saying. Oh, Gabriel says, don't count us Triumph Riders out. Nope, never do. Hey, listen, I'm the kind of guy, I don't care what you ride. If it's got 2 wheels and you're out riding with us, you can ride with me anytime. I don't care that I've had a Harley. I worked my way up to a Harley, okay? I started with a Honda Magna. Well, who knows what those are? Very few. So, I don't care what you ride. Not all Harley riders are, it's Harley or nothing. No. I'm not in no club. I ride with friends. I ride when I want. I ride where I want. And nobody tells me how I do it. I don't care if I'm the only Harley in the group. I don't care. We're all out riding. We're getting wind therapy. We're having a good time. That's all that matters. So I don't care what you ride. I love Triumphs, though. I'm just saying. Oh, man. Well, Quinn, best of luck to you with that tank. And like I said, just be mindful of what you put in it. You got to be careful if you're doing a male betta. You got to be careful what you put in there. We've got a couple here that are jerks. Absolute jerks. Can't put nothing in there with them. Snails, shrimp, nothing. Can't do it. Females, they don't care. But I've also had a male that didn't give a crap. So it's the luck of the draw with them, really. Let's see. George says I'm slowly rising. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Betta says I have a batch of regular Jack Dempsey, pink Jack Dempsey, or 2 or 3 months. I'll show everyone what it looks. That'd be interesting. I have 2 batches of creamsicle Red Devils, if anybody's interested. And if I don't separate them, I'm gonna have more. Oh man. Ugh. Wow, it's already past 8. Holy crap. Melvin, how we doing, buddy? Good seeing you. Let's see. Nathan says, you just got done telling us this hobby taught you patience, and now you... Well, I am impatient. You should see me before the hobby. You should see me 20 years ago. If it didn't happen right now, yeah, nope, I was not your guy. So if there's anything that this hobby's taught me, it's be patient. But I still have my moments where I'm like, this should be happening faster. So I try to assist it. That's my downfall. That's my Achilles heel. I know I should be patient. I know I should wait, but sometimes I don't. Now, I'm to the point where, okay, it's not ready yet. Let it do its thing. I walk away, I get my mind on something else and forget about that. That's where I'm at now. That's what this hobby's taught me. It's taught me to be a lot more patient. Because, man, I'm telling you, 20 years ago, there is no way I'd have waited for any of these tanks to start up and be successful. I was the guy 20 years ago that would have just mixed the water, dumped them in, and bought fish. And when they said, well, let's test your water, why do we need to test the water? I did what the container said to do. That's the guy I was. I know better now. I have learned from previous mistakes. So this hobby has actually taught me a lot. It's taught me to calm down. Whether it happens or not are 2 different things. But when it comes to cycling a tank or starting up a tank, yes, I wait. And it might drive other people nuts because I wait. It drove the wife nuts with this one. She's like, we got to do something with that. And I'm like, just wait. Just wait. Let it do its thing. And bam, look at it now. I mean, okay, that's not a good example, but they're thriving in there. So, it's taught me to be patient. That's what I mean by that. Quinn says, I'm going to backwatch a ton of your videos after the stream. I can be very patient. Well, you need to be if you're going to backwatch my videos. I'm kidding. But thank you. I appreciate that. And you might find something useful in there. You might. Let's see. Yellowstone. Good seeing you, buddy. Where you been? Oh, man. The whole chat's booming, and I'm just over here yapping. Uh-oh. Select Pet just flooded something. Not good, buddy. George RB3, can I bring my trike? You bring whatever you got, man. A bike's a bike. I don't care what brand it is. Scuba Steve-O, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Scuba Squad in the house? Let's see. Who let this guy on YouTube without supervision? Yeah. I've calmed down a lot. Okay, I think we are at the bottom of the chat. And honestly, I think we are at the bottom of the 9th. We are 8:11 I want to carry on for a few more minutes here, and I think we're going to go ahead and call it. So we didn't even get to the gears tonight. We got to the fish. See, this is the live stream. It's either fish or gears or both. Which is why Gardockies not even in here. And Gardockie had an influence Monday night because he said 2 words. Fish and gears. And I loved it. It was way better than double tap. So we're going with fish and gears. Because you guys all know what I do on my day job. And man, my arms are burned and fried from welding all day. But if you guys are following me on the shorts or the TikTok, you know I'm rebuilding a truck bed. That thing can be hit by a tank and survive now. You'll see Monday. You'll see Monday. So, anywho and ways, I think we're just going to go ahead and call that. But George says, what does George say here? Please, before you all leave, hit that sub for Josh. He's real close to you. Thank you, George. I appreciate that so much. I do. You can't understand how much I appreciate that. I want to hit that milestone not only before September, but I want to do it now because it's going to push me harder to hit the next milestone. And I mean, we're this close. We're this close. So I'm going to improve on my videos, my techniques and all that. You're also going to get more. I'm actually contemplating doing 1 video fish and 1 video automotive per week, or some sort of mechanical video a week. So it's going to be a lot of mayhem coming, but it's what I want to do, so that's what we're going to do. But anyways, I appreciate all you guys being here. Everybody in the chat, you all are awesome. I thank you so much. Welcome all you newcomers. Welcome to the mayhem. You're now part of the family. Anybody catching us on the replay crew, you missed a good one. But I love you anyways, and thank you for watching. All you guys with wrenches, that's pretty much, for the most part, all of you. Thank you for helping out. Thank you for what you do. Anybody sharing my link out, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you know damn well I will return the favor. When and if and when and where, you know, you don't even have to ask me. I'll do it. You know that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for popping in. And I will see you Monday. Stay metal.